It is said that the younger Dominic Savio was playing, and his friend told him, suppose the Lord is taking you at this material time, at this moment. What are you going to ask him? This young man, Dominic Savio, said, I just continue praying because I have tried my level best. All the moments that I have been living here on earth, I have been doing the will of God. Even as I'm playing here, I'm doing the will of God. Let him come and take me. Which means that Dominic Savio was sure that what he was doing was the right thing. There was no need to panic. And as a matter of fact, Dominic Savio was taken from this earth when he was still young, and then he is now a saint. Be ready. Stay awake. Jesus knew that when we live here on earth, there are many things that want to divert us, to take us from the right path. When we are living here on earth, of course, there are many things at times which can lure us and leave the mission of God that has given to us. That's why Jesus has reminded us today, just as he reminded those people during that time when he was preaching, that be ready, be alert, be watchful, be on your guard, not to be caught off guard. Always try your level best to do the will of God when we are here on earth. He has talked of the householder, that he is aware that the thief is going to come and attack me. We have been told that he wouldn't allow such a thing. He would be on alert to make sure that he doesn't allow the thief to attack his home or to attack his family. He has also given us another scenario whereby there was a man who was put in charge to provide the things to the people who are in that homestead, in that house. Jesus has said, blessed is that particular servant whom his master will find. He'll find when he's doing the right thing. We have been told that he'll even give him more possessions. When we are created in the image and likeness of God, and then we are restored to our dignity when Jesus Christ gave himself as a sacrifice on the cross, that event which happened on that day, we always get the grace from that event to make us move smoothly here on earth. The sacraments that we do receive when we hear, we also get the grace of God. God is telling us that we should use the grace which we get from him to do his will, to remain steadfast on the right path. The moment he finds us when we have not used that grace well, at the end of the gospel they have told us that we'll go in a place which is uninhabitable, which is uncomfortable. But when he comes and he finds us using the grace he gives to us well, then we are likely to land in a good place. And a good place, I can call it heaven, a place where we can meet our God and we see him eye to eye. In the first reading that we have heard, St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, St. Paul was impressed by the lifestyle of those people. They were practicing love. They were concerned about the needs of each other. Things were moving on well. Though there are also other things which were taking place which were unchristian. But Paul was sure that when these people use the grace God has given to them, they are in a position to counteract those shortcomings. And he told them categorically that what will help them, they should remain faithful to God. Their roots must be anchored in the life of Jesus. The life of Jesus must act as a foundation for their Christian lives so that they are able always to do the will of God. What Paul tells the people in Corinth is the same message he's giving to us. Let us pray that as we offer the sacrifice of Mass, God may give us the grace always to use God's grace, not to be swayed away. And we are not alone. Paul has promised us that is praying for us the moment to remain faithful to our calling, just as he did to those people who are living in Corinth. The Lord be with you.